Hello everyone, welcome to Jazz Robotics. This is a video series for Jazz Robotics Sensor Kit. In this series, I am going to be covering 15 basic lessons. Very soon, I'll release video series for 50 plus Arduino projects that you can do yourself at home using Jazz Robotics Sensor Creativity Board. So please like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss. To get most out of this series, I would recommend it to follow, and the links are in the description section of this video. Today we are going to be covering the first part of 15-part sensor kit series. The topic is using a tilt sensor with LED and buzzer. In this lesson, we'll go step by step and cover the following points. First, we'll start with a quick introduction to the project. Then we'll see the components required. After that, we'll understand the circuit diagram and wiring. Next, we'll walk through the Arduino code. We'll also run a simulation demo before moving to manual connections on a breadboard. Later, we'll implement the same project on Sensor Creativity Board where all the connections are already provided. Finally, we'll test the complete working and conclude the project. Coming to the introduction, in this lesson, students will learn how to use a tilt sensor to control an LED and buzzer. This project they will demonstrate how tilt sensors can be used to create interactive electronic devices that respond to changes in orientation, enhancing students' understanding of sensors and output devices. Coming to the background of tilt sensor, a tilt sensor is a device that detects orientation of an object. It can be used to determine whether an object is in horizontal or vertical position. Tilt sensors are commonly used in applications such as alarms, gaming devices, and robotics. By integrating a tilt sensor with an LED and buzzer, students will learn how to create a simple tilt activated system. Now let's look at the components required to perform this experiment. For this tilt sensor demo, we will need the following components. Microcontroller, that is Arduino Uno, to run the program and control outputs. Tilt sensor, a small ball tilt switch to detect orientation or motion. LED to indicate when the tilt is detected. Active buzzer to sound an alert when tilt is detected. Breadboard and jumper wires for connecting the components. Power supply, USB cable or battery to power the microcontroller. Now coming to the wiring instructions. For tilt sensor, connect one pin of the tilt sensor to digital pin 8 on the Arduino, other pin of tilt sensor to ground, the other pin to the 5 volts. Now connection of LED. Connect the long leg anode of the LED to digital pin 9 and short leg to ground. Connect the buzzer positive pin to digital pin 12, negative pin to ground. Then connect the Arduino to USB power. Ensure all ground connections are common across all components. Let's walk through the tilt sensor code to understand how it works and how it controls LED and buzzer. Step 1 is pin definitions. Here we define pins for our components. Tilt pin for tilt sensor, LED pin for LED, buzzer pin for buzzer. Then step 2 is void setup function. In setup function we start serial communication at 9600 baud so we can see sensor values in serial monitor. Then we see the tilt sensor as an input because it will send signals to the microcontroller. LED and buzzer are set as the output so Arduino can control them. We also print messages to confirm each pin has been initialized. Then step 3 is void loop. In loop function we first read the tilt sensor using digital read. Conditional logic. Here we check sensor state. If the tilt sensor is activated low, we turn on the LED and buzzer. If sensor is not tilted, like it is high, we turn off LED and buzzer. The print messages let us track the actions in the serial monitor.